Hello and welcome to the Diamond Digest YouTube channel and to our Out of the Park Baseball series where we take over one MLB franchise in Out of the Park Baseball and try to guide them to a World Series championship as quickly, as efficiently as we can. As you can see, we're playing as the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I'm Ryan Ruhde, joined by Callie Tsai and Diego Franco-Carreno.
Hello.
And today we are just going to try and barrel through the 2021 season.
Baseball.
Potentially competing for a division title. If not, we're going to try and end up in a wild card spot and get our first playoff berth. So as you can see, we've just gone through the first year player draft. That was last episode, and we're doing pretty well. We're a little bit over 500, and we've still got a couple call-ups to make also, most notably Jarred Kelenic, who is sitting in AAA right now. So in this episode, we are going to try and just move through the season as much as we can, and we're also going to try and deal from our relative wealth of outfielders, most notably Michael Brantley, who we signed to a nice contract, but he's a little bit older, so we see him as a little more expendable. And we're going to see what we can get for him, if we can shop him at all. But first things first, we're going to just keep barreling through a little bit, wait for a couple of things to settle out, and see where we go from there. So first of all, we need a call up for a pitcher, which is good because I think Spitzbarth was struggling quite a bit.
He was.
I say we call up Javier and convert him into a reliever in the
I was
majors
thinking
for now.
the same thing.
What happens if we set his position to reliever?
His potential went up a lot.
Yeah, his potential does boost up a lot.
With 2+ pitches, plus pitches in his fastball and slider, I think he can be very good out of the bullpen, and I think we should try it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think so too.
So we will give him middle relief, and Dylan Bundy we're also working as a reliever right now. So we'll go ahead and work with 2 long relievers for now. I don't feel particularly inspired by the performance of any of these guys that aren't setup or closer to promote them for the time being.
Yeah,
so
I agree. But our setup and our closer.
Yeah, so we'll just rock with that. And if we do deal Brantley, we're probably going to look for pitching, because that is what we will need. I don't want Daniel Stumpf.
My favorite of the thing that happens is when random teams like, hey, I want this player and it's your best prospect. You're like, no.
Yeah. So let's check out the all-star voting. See if we don't have anyone. I'm surprised Brian Hayes hasn't cracked the top 3. Although,
yeah, so am I.
Third base is a deep position.
All-star.
But we're 12th in the power rankings. Can't complain.
Who did we trade Bell to again?
The Red Sox.
Okay. I was gonna be like,
and
what if we traded him to the Nationals?
That'd be funny.
In real life.
Okay. So now let's go ahead and shop Brantley and see what we can get.
Test the waters.
See what is out there.
Who's our current center fielder?
Verdugo, but it will be either Kyle Lewis or Jarred Kelenic.
Yes. But right now it's Verdugo.
So again, our top priority here is pitching. We'll see what comes out of this. It looks like we're getting a lot of names, so we should have some good options at the very least.
Omar Mazzaro. No, we don't need that.
They really want to deal him to us, but we don't need outfielders. Yeah. I've seen him come up a couple times. All right. Well, I'm not feeling particularly inspired by the offerings we're seeing so far.
Not quite. Wyatt Mills.
He's a reliever.
Austin Adams.
Well, eventually we're gonna look for relievers, but yes.
We would like starters, but like relievers also. Like you can't just like now right off the bat, you know.
I feel like we can get a better reliever with Brantley, or better starter with Brantley.
Yeah, we're definitely right.
Well, I'm not seeing much right now.
No.
So let's
see. Let's go to the set up a trade thing, not just shop a player. Initiate trade.
Yeah.
You want to
see if there's anybody who's win now.
Houston Astros.
See if they have any, decent pitchers they're willing to part with.
Lance McCullers.
Or Colin McHugh.
I found in my OT experience, Lance McCullers usually isn't impossible. It's not impossible to trade for.
McHugh is 33.
All right, how about Brian Abreu?
Abreu? Where's Abreu? May even want to try Urquidy.
They like Abreu a lot.
Where's Fran? Do we have Fran? Where's Framber at?
Framber would be in our We do have Framber, I believe.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we had Framber or not. It's my B.
They don't have a particularly inspiring minor league system.
All right. Let's try. Let's look at a different team for now.
Yeah. Let's see who else is. Angels.
The Angels are winning now. What a surprise! What's their record? Probably bad.
No, their OTP likes them quite a bit.
I just wanted to talk trash to them. Oh, they have the Trash Pandas.
Yeah, they
That's
do
one
have
of
the
my
trash.
favorite minor league teams.
Well, I don't know if they'll be willing to deal from their major league pitching.
Didn't they sign Heaney to an insane deal?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Heaney's on like a 7-year deal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, well, maybe.
All right, so Heaney is good and he's controllable for a long time on a cheap contract.
I think he's worth $11 million a year.
False.
5.5.
False. Oh,
Oh
No.
he is.
Am I
Yeah.
the only one who remembered this signing? Because it was weird.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we've got the.
11 million a year.
So he's good. He's on a fairly good contract.
He is 30.
He is
terrible.
30.
He signed through his age 38 season.
So, meh.
I don't think he needs the
Who
guy.
do the Twins have for us? Lewis Thorpe. Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute.
Again, low movement. However,
All right, but with that
Producer.
stuff and with the control, it's going to be a lot of solo homers, which we can deal with.
yes.
He's producing pretty well.
Yeah, I quite like this actually.
Uh-huh.
I do too.
And it's going to be not a lot.
Not ridiculously expensive. Who's that guy?
I say we deal him.
Yes.
I'm a fan of it. I like this.
I don't even
See
know
if
if
we
we
can
need to
get
go.
money.
What's Lewis Thorpe's contract?
I think
he was
he's
on
ARB or pre-ARB.
Yeah.
He's pre-ARB. Yeah.
ARB.
We get a full 5.5 years of control.
I really like this trade.
Me too.
Money.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, so now we've got some major league roster moves to make.
Yes.
Manage team roster. So, first and foremost, we need to get somebody off the active roster to make room. Javier, we just called up. Jeff Hartley, perhaps.
Javier hasn't even pitched yet in this call-up.
Yeah.
How's Waddle and Bunty doing?
Waddle's
you want
doing.
to try to
He's underperforming right now. Bundy
192 FIP.
Bundy hasn't
Also
changed
under-
much.
We could try to deal Bundy, honestly.
Maybe, yeah. Let's see what.
He's not doing much for us. So,
I still wouldn't mind holding on to him. I think he might improve.
neither would I. Yeah, same. I agree. But if we can get something good for him, I'm not sure what we could really get, but if it's something good, I'd never turn down a good trade.
Our guy
Well, I
Merrill
mean-
Kelly.
Our guy.
Do we have a position of need?
I would think the closest is reliever.
Is really
Yeah.
Mineki Saiki? Or Saki?
How about Steckenrider?
He is 30.
Yeah, but
We have a power pitching coach.
not a super expensive contract. Pre-arb. Or not pre-arb, but he's still in arbitration.
Yeah, he might become more expensive after this upcoming season. But
Right.
I see a lot of MLB success.
Yeah. There is a good amount of MLB success.
Stegosaurus.
It's a good nickname.
I'd be fine with it.
Let's get him on a scout. Let's get a scouting report.
Yeah.
What's a scouting accuracy? Average? I'm usually fine with average.
We'll
Well,
see
yeah,
what
but I
our
mean-
scout can probably get back to us pretty quickly.
Yeah. We're not exactly scouting a ton of guys right now.
I mean, I think realistically we're looking at a window of like this year or next year we're gonna try and be full going for it.
Yeah, same.
We could always set for what we're searching for to relievers.
This is also true.
I think as long as we get a pretty good scouting report on Steckenrider, we stack and
That's
ride
how
with it.
goes. Okay. Stick and ride.
Spencer Torkelson has signed.
Yeah.
All right.
Torque.
So let's get this scouting report.
I still can't believe we got Torque.
Yeah. Didn't really change much. So I think we go for it. I
No.
think we trade for Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus Rex. Little.
Dylan Bundy. And
We might be able to get more out of this.
they don't want to give us Sixto. That's
Are you
unfortunate.
Do we want to investigate any potential trade possibility for Pablo Lopez?
I think they're going to hold him quite tightly.
All right, remove the money.
That's fair. Yeah. See ya.
Didn't make a difference. Unless we want to deal Reynolds.
I mean,
Oh, that's. Look at Lopez's profile.
high accuracy.
Which I might not mind dealing Reynolds for that.
I don't think I do either. Is the thing. Here's my thing. So go back out to the trade. Put Reynolds in and remove Bundy. And see if they'll take someone less than Bundy for it.
They might.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
see,
definitely
there we
will.
go.
Brad Case.
Let's do Brad Case.
24-year-old high A pitcher.
Yeah, I think Case is definitely it.
Man,
I like this trade a lot.
I like
Yes.
this trade quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
Boo-hoo, fans.
Okay, now we really have a lot of roster moves to make.
Yeah.
So, designated for assignment, Pablo Lopez active roster, Lewis Thorpe active roster, and we still have...
I say we demote. Who's doing bad by FIP? I say we demote James Marvel, and maybe even Talion. In fact,
I don't think we demote Tyon.
No, not yet. Marvel I can get down with, but
We also need...
now that we have Streckenheimer, do you want to send Javier back down?
We're working with 2 outfielders right now.
yeah, we need another
We need
outfielder.
Kellenic.
Yeah, we need to send Javier back down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Javier. I always feel bad, just like actually feel bad when I call a guy up and immediately send him back down. I'm so sorry.
Heredia can play in left field. We can rock with that.
Yeah, down for it.
I would put Gray and Gray and Tucker ahead of him. Yeah.
I don't know if you want Kellenic batting fourth.
I don't know if we want Tucker batting fourth.
Tucker's been all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been not bad. I'd say
Trading Brian Reynolds was a pretty big hit to our offense. We can't ignore that.
But we also have Kyle Lewis coming back.
We do.
That's true. And we also now have Pablo Lopez. We got to go back and stick on our rotation.
I mean, we probably just improved our runs allowed by a lot.
We did, yeah.
So the hit to the offense isn't too big of an issue.
Right. I think we this is a really good move for our future.
We'll see about this year.
And especially our immediate future, because it's not like Lopez is a 40 overall player. He's like a 55 or something.
High 50s, yeah.
Do we want to go to a 5-man rotation so we can use some people in relief?
Maybe, but
I don't hate the idea of a 5-man rotation.
I would put Tyon in relief if anyone, but he's got big stamina. What if we dealt him? What's his contract?
Yes, I think we should try and trade Talion for
he's ARB. He's ARB eligible. So let's see what he will demand.
Gardner in the trade. Hello, yes, it is us, Jerry Dipoto, too.
See if we can get any offense back. Jerry Dipoto slash AJ
I
Preller.
think we should look for some, prospects in this because I don't think we are going to want to do more active roster moves because we're going to replace him with Thorpe after all.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Oh,
Who's Michael Baumann? Or
Where?
Ryan Mountcastle would be interesting.
Wait,
Perhaps,
Ryan Mountcastle's
yeah.
available?
Let's bring back Josh Bell.
We have so many first basemen, though. We have so many first basemen.
Torque. Yeah, that's true. If we were bringing Mountcastle, can Mountcastle only play first? I don't know if we just looked at that.
He can play first, third, and a poor left field.
I would call that a poor third base, too.
Yeah, maybe not. Because we could just.
We need the TH, man.
We do. We do indeed.
Stuart Armchild?
Tucker Barnhart.
I'm thinking shortstop here, if I'm being fully honest. I'm thinking shortstop.
Yeah, I don't.
Really, you don't like Cole Tucker?
I don't love Cole Tucker. I think that's shortstop or catcher. Those are the positions where we could most easily upgrade.
Yeah.
We need offense more than anything.
Correct.
We have a good defense. We have a good pitching staff now. It came at the cost of offense.
They're willing to deal Aaron Noah?
Oh.
Wow. He's not pitching well.
No, but it's Aaron Noah. It's probably been Steven Duggar. Every time I see Steven Duggar,
Jake Cronenworth?
He's not hitting well either. 88 WRC plus.
This game loves Cronenworth. Justice Sheffield. That's another pitcher though. He's not pitching.
Angel Rondon looks like a very good pitching prospect.
Yes.
Where is that? Oh,
right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, we need offense. Wait a minute. Hold on.
No, I don't. He's not. I would
we
need a
could
very
always
convincing.
go the route of the 08 Rays. Just focus on pitching in high quality gloves.
That's also fair. That's also kind of what the every time I think about the Royals, the 2014, 2015 Royals, they were a team built on speed, right?
Kind of, yeah.
That's how I always remember them.
Speed, defense, and relief pitching.
Yeah, that was it. That's how I always remember the
2 out of 3 very analytical approaches, 1 extremely non-analytical. I find those teams extremely fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 2014-2015 Royals were just whack.
Let's look at our offense. See if it's... How's the power of our offense? What's the average ISO on our team?
My guess is not very high, but I don't know.
Tucker Barnhart. Do you want to trade for Tucker Barnhart?
Tristan McKenzie is being offered.
Tristan McKenzie is meh. I'm pretty meh towards Tristan McKenzie.
Really?
Look at his ERAs. I mean, I know that's...
Yeah.
But he...
His ERA plus isn't great either.
No.
That's fair.
He's got some high BABIPs, but I'm not particularly moved. So.
Nomar Mazara.
I don't think we should trade for Mazara.
Let's see how much contract they'll eat, because we are giving up some money. I mean, we are offloading a little bit by trading tie-in.
They're willing to eat a good portion of his contract already.
How do we like Nomar Mazara now?
Nomar Mazara for $3 million.
I don't hate that.
I mean,
do we like him more than?
That's $4 million a year.
Do we like him more than Kelenic, Verdugo, or
Lewis?
Yes.
Lewis. Can we hope for the universal DH?
I don't know if we can hope for that. But here's the other thing. So Kelenic is we had Kelenic the minors for a reason. We thought he needed some more time, and if we trade for Mazara now, hopefully it can be that boost to our offense we need.
Hear me out.
You want to trade for Yasmani Grandal? This is surprisingly not. Well, hold on. How do we feel about trading Musgrove?
Hear me out.
Musgrove and Tyon for Grandal and 15% of the contract. We did just bolster our rotation.
We did quite a bit.
Oh man, I don't
And
know.
then we could
I like
we could
Musgrove.
what would be the return for Tyler Flowers?
That's also a good point. We could probably get a good backup something for Flowers. No, not in this deal. Different deal. Separate deal.
Yeah. I would
I don't.
shop around Flowers before we.
Also, um. So wait before. Okay.
What were you trying to say, Diego?
We're going
We can
we're
do the
going
same
full
thing.
Depoto. Actually, I think this is more like going full Preller.
Probably. But I was gonna say we can do the same thing with because they seem to really like Musgrove. So we just take Tyone out of that deal. See if they'll take something less than Tyone, so we can just redeal him
I
later.
want to offload Tyone's contract.
So do I. But if they're because we didn't get terrible offers for Tyone. So we might be able to get something decent if we're dealing Musgrove to him.
Do we want to trade for Nelson Cruz and just deal with the bad defense?
No.
Not on
Because
that
he's
contract.
40 and he's making $9 million.
He's still
I mean,
hitting,
that just
though.
means that all that means is that he has to put up 2 WAR a year.
It's fair.
No.
JB Shook.
He's a Royal?
Mark Canada's hitting good.
I like Marcana a lot.
That's
like,
true. He is. He's also making quite a bit of money.
$6 million. He's only signed through this year.
Shane Green, the
What are we-
Philadelphia Philly.
What are we looking for here? That's the next question.
Offense.
I think.
Because in that other trade, we're getting.
Okay, I feel like we just pulled the trigger and we acquired Randall,
All right, I'm fine with that.
and then we figure it out from there.
Okay, but here's my other thing here. With, because they're eating. Yeah.
I think we have to do it. Grandal would boost us in every way.
Yeah, you're right.
How are they on trading? No, Madrigal can't play shortstop, can he?
Maybe
A little bit.
he might be able to play a decent enough shortstop. See how they feel about Madrigal.
No, not at all.
No.
Not a chance.
All right.
How do they feel about giving up one of their arms?
You want to move Dane Dunning to the bullpen?
No, that's not
No,
worth
there
it.
ain't one there.
Yeah. Ian Hamilton?
No, I think I'm fine pulling the trigger on this.
Yeah, me too.
I think so too. They're
Increases
upset,
slightly.
and the team appreciates the leadership.
Let's
of
figure
his
this
money.
out. Let's figure this out.
Okay. So, Grandal.
I think we need to figure out the pitching situation first.
Yes, I agree. Pitching for Rudy. Before you do anything, just go look at the pitching situation. Just do with this first and see what we got to do after
All right,
that.
so we need to throw Thorpe in there.
Right.
We go back to a 5-man rotation. It can probably be fine.
Unless we want to have Bundy start.
We can leave him in long relief for now.
All right.
But
Do you want to make Steckenheim close or set
Set
guy?
up, yeah. Okay, I think that solves our pitching situation. If I'm being perfectly honest,
We
I
have
think so,
one
too.
more space on the active roster, I believe.
we
we
do,
do.
and we currently have 3 outfielders. So I think we
Yeah,
need
So,
another
yeah.
outfielder.
Outfield.
Oh well, we also currently have 3 catchers.
Yes. So first, move Grandal into the starting role.
Yes, can't forget that. We should trade Stallings.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
How much are we paying Flowers?
Not a lot.
We are paying
1.6.
Stallings significantly more.
And Stallings isn't a bad catcher. We should be able to get something decent for him.
I'm looking
We're
for
doing a lot.
I'm looking for any kind of reliever here.
Pittsburgh Pirates going all in, baby.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay,
This
not
totally
Will
won't
Smith.
be the...
Yeah, this is going to be expensive contract city.
Yeah.
We're browsing right here. However,
Don't we want a backup outfielder?
Well, we have guys in the minors.
How's Chad Pinder?
he's more of a backup infielder.
You can
And
play
he's-
left.
He's making a decent amount of money for how good he is. or how not good he is, I should say.
What?
In the game,
In the
Callie.
game. In the game.
Pinder's actually a pretty solid, like, in real life guy.
He deserves to start.
Does he not?
He doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, I think
What?
all these guys are making too much money for my liking.
Well, here's the thing. We can probably get some.
I don't know why Brian Goodwin is making $4.2 million.
So if you look at guys like maybe like if you go down, I've completely forgot their names. Hold
How
on.
about Mazzara now? Hold on. How about Mazzara now?
Wait, we need? I mean, Mazzara might not be a bad.
I thought
idea.
we were looking for a backup outfielder.
We are. So actually, not a bad idea.
Bam.
We could also trade Adrianza, who we signed just, and he hasn't seen the major league roster yet.
Or Kevin Newman.
For Mazzara? Stallings and Newman for Mazzara?
He likes Stallings and Newman. He's willing to eat a lot of the Mazzara deal.
I don't know. See,
Because then we're paying him $4.5 million, pretty much.
yeah.
That's still sinking quite a bit of money into him, especially if we consider him a backup outfielder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we still have Heredia, who's a fine backup outfielder.
Right.
We might be forcing a trade here that we don't need to make.
Yeah. That's my thing. I don't think we need this trade. Like, I wouldn't be mad at getting Mazzara, but I don't think we need it by any means.
Well, let's see. What if we can trade for a better shortstop?
What's Correa's contract? Oh, till 2023? That's not bad.
I don't know that we're going to be able to poach a better shortstop off a winning team.
Probably not, but we can try.
Let's try Tyler Flowers instead of Stallings.
No.
They're surprisingly a little more willing than
Well,
I thought they'd be.
Do we
Okay,
want
hear me out.
to
Hear me out.
trade
Hear
Evan
me
White?
out.
'Cause-
Hear me
Wait,
out.
hold on, Callie.
Hear
What
me
did you
out.
say?
Go ahead, Rudy.
You see. You see the vision.
He's a which I like.
Do you see the vision?
I was gonna say, do we want to move on from Evan White because we have Gray? Gray's a good hitter, good defense. He's older.
I still see Evan White as very valuable to us.
So do I.
He's extremely valuable. But so is Carlos Correa.
I don't know if
That's true.
And if we truly feel like we're in a win now position, I feel like Carlos Correa would be of more value.
Who's your
she's not
shortstop?
wrong
No.
at all. She's
Who's
not
your
wrong.
shortstop? I'm not trading for Brandon Crawford.
No, absolutely not.
Not trading for
Is it-
Elvis Andrus.
Callie makes an extremely good point.
She does. Then we don't have a
It's-
second baseman.
Well,
How
we
much
would
does-
still.
You can move Cole Tucker over to second base.
Didn't we trade Tucker?
No.
No.
Oh no, we didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Houston Astros. Carlos Correa.
It's already there. For
Actually,
seven,
see if
and then-
they'll take a 1-1 trade for Evan White.
Yeah, throw a White in there and see what happens. They won't take it, but like, what if they'll take less?
Ooh.
Okay.
And Adrianza.
We could call Adrianza up.
Well, but in this scenario where we still have,
Cole Tucker.
yeah.
But he's a better second baseman than Cole Tucker is.
Well, the other thing is, we signed Adrianza because I'm like, hey, let's sign him to a minor league contract because in case we need him, he was insurance. I mean, Cole Tucker's younger.
I would trade Cole Tucker for Carlos Correa.
50-50. Go back to Adrianza really quick.
What happens if we trade Newman instead?
still goes through. If they eat like 15% of his contract.
Oh, we can attach a...
Bowden.
Who's the oldest non? I like trading Daniel Amaral here.
Yeah, not against it. For only 5% more though.
That adds
So
up.
in this situation, we're losing Newman, gaining Correa.
The loss is Evan White. That's really the loss here.
Evan-
We have
yeah,
the catcher
Evan White's-
depth.
We have the
infield
second base
depth.
though. I would say hit that button.
I like
Okay,
it.
wait, hold on. I want to
I'd
make
say
sure
I
that
like it.
we can field a team still.
Oh yeah. So Gray moves to first base.
Yeah,
And then
Gray
we
to
call
first.
up Adrianza. Tucker is more of a backup infielder, and Adrianza is our second baseman.
Okay, I don't hate it. I'd say do it. Okay.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Carlos Correa.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we just made 3 trades in a row.
Call us Jerry DePoto.
Wow.
And we are like most of the way through our time for this episode.
We got
Still,
kind of
a very
sidetracked.
eventful episode.
We got a little
Yes.
sidetracked.
So our
Okay,
pitching
so-
our pitching outlook didn't change.
It's our offense. So Correa's running 10. Gross.
What's Tristan Gray's stats change when he moves to first base?
They didn't.
They didn't, but he is a much better first baseman defender than second base.
Yeah. So it's a we're not sacrificing. We might even get better on defense, honestly.
We just got Carlos Correa and Yasmani Grandal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I forgot.
As well as Pablo
Already.
Lopez.
And
Yeah,
Pablo
we just-
Lopez.
We just did a lot right there.
We
so
did.
let's start with the again really quick. Just okay. That's a team right there.
We'll see if Cole Tucker can learn to play
Outfield.
center field. Because the Pirates actually put him in center field this year.
What are his ratings? Like, does he have like?
Good arm, good
Outfield.
speed. I feel like he
Well, if you get
could.
a ratings, will show if he has in the outfield anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Watch
he
this
should be
tri-
fine.
Watch this trade blow up in our face and be
Hey,
the
maybe Cole Tucker's our backup outfielder.
yeah. Watch this
Yeah.
trade blow up in our face and be the Tyler Glasnow trade part 2.
Oh gosh.
Okay, A.R. Adrianza is not hitting second by any means. Oh, we've got a lot of lefties in a row there.
Switch Grindal, I'd say to hit. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah,
Okay.
we have a pretty balanced lineup actually. Like lefty righty wise.
So we just made our lineup way better in the short term at no cost to our pitching staff.
Yeah,
Now we gotta hope it works.
Yeah.
we have to pray. But I don't really hate any of what we just did.
I can see this trade going. I don't think there's a middle ground for this trade. I think it goes either very well for us or extremely poorly.
Evan White becomes an all-star MVP.
Yeah.
And we're like Carlos Correa just drops off a cliff.
I mean, how old is he?
White?
No, Correa.
I think
He's
I think
26.
26. Yeah, I think White's was only 25, 24.
Yeah, and the contract's only until he's 29, so...
Yeah, White's contract was till he was like 33.
So let's hope there are some good shortstops in the upcoming drafts.
Okay, so
Or
we
not
still
shortstop,
have
yeah.
2 open roster spots. One of them is going to be Kyle Lewis coming back,
In 4 days.
and the other, I guess, eventually will be Spitzbarth because he has to be on the Major League roster. But let's at least get a Major League roster of 25. So, James Marvel, congratulations, you're back. You get a lowly long relief role. Other than that, I think we'll chill.
I
Yeah.
think we're good for now. I think we keep
Wow,
moving
that
on.
was quite the episode.
Yeah. So we still have a little bit of time, so let's see now how if we can just power through.
Power through.
the rest of the season. We're going to go off camera real quick and check on our minor leaguers, see how we're doing around our minor leagues. So we will be right back after we've done that. All right, so we've done a little bit of minor league shuffling of players, filled out some minor league rosters. Notably, our minor league coaching positions did not fill in automatically like we thought they might, so we've made some contract offers to people to coach our minor leagues. Because that's
fine.
Kind of
Don't
important.
worry about it.
And we are just gonna blow through as much of the season as we can now for the rest of this episode with our fancy new roster. Oh, look at that! We have a minor league coaching staff.
Yeah.
None of that's important. Everyone ignore that.
Yeah. Notably, we have Alex Cora managing one of our minor league teams, Carlos Beltran managing one of our minor league teams.
Oh yeah, we
Fun
did that.
times. Fun times.
Anyway, let's go win a division, eh?
Oh, we
Yeah.
lost our first game with our new roster. Throw
That's
it all
fine.
away. Throw it all away.
Creating a baseball card for who?
Great.
Well, can we talk about how Brian Hayes is leading the NL in batting average?
He's a stud.
He's also second in stolen bases
He is a
behind
stud.
Alex Smith.
And yet he's not getting all-star votes.
Yeah,
Boo the masses on that one.
boo the masses. You know why? It's because he doesn't have the fancy schmancy RBI total.
Yeah.
Because he hits for no power.
That's fair. That's also probably it. We won a game.
Kyle
We won a-
Lewis!
Yeah.
Kyle Lewis for MVP.
Also Chase Pittsburgh.
He's still
Yeah,
got,
it's less
he's still got
exciting.
IL time left.
Yeah. Well, let's stick him on the 60.
Whoops, not Verdugo. Verdugo's going to stay in right. Oh, Lewis plays a solid left field.
How's Kelenic doing?
Better. He's buoying his
Yeah.
season stats, which is
Yes.
very, very good. Kyle Lewis, we will move you up one spot in the lineup.
How's Adrianza hitting?
We will copy that lineup.
We've played 2 games with him.
I know.
Yeah,
Three.
well,
2 games.
So
That's-
he
I
isn't
forgot.
hitting yet.
I forgot. I'm impatient. Kyle Lewis. Oh, yeah, Kyle, I don't know, Callie, if you were here, or if anyone else saw. We're now in win now mode according to the game. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they recognize, they see the vision.
All-star voting
All-Stars.
rosters. Who do we got? Julio Urias. Nice.
Joey Lucchesi.
Oh, he's on there?
Lucchesi.
Yeah, Joey Lucchesi, Julio Urias, Brian Hayes. We've got 3 All-Stars. Looks pretty good
Wow.
to me.
Let us go.
Prospect game rosters.
That's AL.
That's AL. Tristan Casas. That's it. I'll take it.
That's fine.
PM from Air Adrianza. He wants an extension.
No.
We will have to.
How
We will have
much
to
do you
think
think
They
about
were
that.
up to 10th.
We're up to 10th in the power rankings, and this time I actually think it's legit.
Yeah, let's get to the All-Star break.
Oh, Mad Bum out for the year.
Sad. He's
What-
been so bad.
What
in
a
Arizona.
shame. Truly.
I feel bad. Makes me sad.
Oh no, we're going on a losing streak out of the All-Star break.
Oh.
Abort.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Blow it up. Okay, what's the deal here?
Bullpen.
So
rotation,
Hartlieb
good.
still isn't
Then-
pitching well. Can he go to AAA? Yes. Okay. We're gonna rock with Spitzbarth instead for now because Spitzbarth has to be on the active roster. Shout out Mitch Keller for getting us Kyle Lewis and Jared Kelenic,
Yeah.
and indirectly Carlos Correa.
Yeah. We're losing a lot.
We've been doing a great job. Doesn't see Carlos Correa as an improvement at shortstop.
Don't worry. You will succeed the vision.
Still thinks we can do better than Yasmani Grandal.
I hate when they do stuff like that. It's so dumb.
Top 100 prospects. Edwin Flores moved up.
To the number 2 prospect. Jeez.
Well,
OSA
all I gotta
loves
say
him.
is OSA is a little more bullish on him than our own scout.
I mean, 58's still real good.
Yeah.
We're gonna
And
be down.
power
like,
rankings, we are
Watch.
down to 18th. We've been losing.
Ouch.
We have been losing.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Oh, right. Our international, our free agent, Conda.
Oh yeah.
You want to return Spitzbarth?
Well, so he's pitched well since getting off the IL. Is there anybody else that we would consider giving up? Perhaps we demote Neverauskas.
That's what I was gonna say. Neverauskas might be his time.
Out of options. Okay,
Well-
let's return Spitzbarth.
Spitzbarth, you've done baseball things. I forgot about Conda.
Yeah.
And he was pitching well too. Yeah, he was our closer.
Yeah. Big stamina. We'll put him in long relief and see how he does, because he's got 80 grade stamina.
We have 4 long relievers.
Oh yeah, he was our closer. I forgot about that.
So did I. But Diaz has been doing well as a closer.
Yeah.
Win games.
There we go. We're
games.
making up ground in the division. Player update. Arias improvement. James Marvel a little improvement. Pablo Lopez improvement.
All right.
Wait.
Good to see that.
Pablo,
Oh no, Alex Verdugo.
Uh-oh.
You guys are so far ahead of me. I can't read this fast. Christian Javier.
Hudson Potts.
Yeah.
We do like Potts.
Like to see that. I like a lot of this, in fact. Oh, look at all those
Travis
pluses.
Swaggerty.
Look at all those pluses.
You love to see it. I like it when they get
Scherzer's retiring.
Oh, man. It is
Well, I'll
indeed
put it-
crying time. Okay, they want to send us Michael Lorenzen for 2 very mediocre minor leaguers.
The contract's kind of a lot.
It is.
What's his batting ratings?
That's right. He is the two-way player.
Not that bad. I still don't like having 2-way players in this game.
It's fair. We don't have to use a two-way player. Like we could.
I don't know.
He
I don't.
pitches.
Do we need him? I mean, obviously
No.
he supplements our bullpen.
He would. He would. Because Neverauskas is not pitching super well.
That is true.
I don't know.
What if we added Neverauskas to the trade?
I'll still take it. Huh.
And then
Maybe we can.
you retained.
They might rotate all of it, honestly. Yeah.
As soon
Free
as
baseball players. Free baseball
free
players.
baseball players. I'm not complaining. This
We
is
might be
his
able to get
last
more out
year,
of him.
so he'll go to Lorenzen will go to free agency. This is a rental,
Yeah.
but it's free.
Yeah, so I think there's not really much risk in it. We might be able to get more money out of it, too.
They don't have any cash.
You are correct. Maybe not, then. Sonny Gray?
Sonny Gray's injured, isn't he? I thought I said something that Gray's out for.
No, he's just tired. We have to add more to it, but like
Nah.
okay, maybe not Sonny Gray.
Let's just get Lorenzen. Holy smokes!
Right.
It thinks the Amir Garrett is quite bad. Why is that?
He's pitched poorly.
I guess so. Thank
Yeah.
you for the free relief pitching upgrade.
Yeah.
Wait, crying time.
Yeah, Scherzer's retiring.
Yep, Scherzer is indeed retiring.
Yeah, middle relief.
What's your stamina? Not great.
He needs to go middle relief.
Yeah, middle relief. Okay.
We
So-
only have one middle reliever.
So
We have 2 now.
We have 2, yeah.
Now we have to.
Here we go. International
We're
free
not
agent
winning
signing.
a lot of games.
We aren't. I'm a little confused about that. However, we're still only 3 games behind. So I think
Yeah.
I think that'll improve. Okay, what the heck?
That's all pitchers.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, what?
Okay, what the heck?
It's just not very good in the class.
Apparently.
I don't think anyone's really worth signing.
Yeah. I mean, I would sign a catcher.
for 480,000. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
We can just go
Cool.
for a couple of cheap guys and hope that.
They improve a lot. Yeah, I like that. All right.
Yeah, we'll see what happens
Sick.
there. Can't hurt to have extra prospects.
Yeah.
Verlander says goodbye in Houston.
Well, everyone's retiring.
He's retiring.
Wow.
Wow. I suppose we are in 2021, but Sky Bolt? Oh no, I don't want to give up Cole Tucker. He actually
Sky
is.
Bolt's a sick name.
It is.
It is.
But Cole Tucker is actually a viable backup everything now.
Yes, that's a sick name. Samardzija went to Baltimore. What does he want?
Oh, our international complex. Oh, because the other two signed.
Oh,
No.
Derek Fisher.
No, I'm gonna make Cole Tucker
I'm-
unavailable.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Nope, not
You
available.
that's the wrong one.
Untouchable.
We'd get
And
more
reject
trades.
the trade.
Also, I like
Okay,
how-
well, if those two guys
Oh,
signed, we'll just let our international complex be full.
yeah, not mad at it.
We're still not doing much better than 500. I'd love to know why.
The last game we just won 17-10. Maybe want to go look at our stuff again.
Yeah,
Alright.
because winning the division might be our only hope to get into the playoffs. It looks like the wild
Wildcard's
card
taken
race
off.
is rather tight.
Thorpe and Lopez aren't doing too hot.
Yeah. Well,
Our
we will
bullpen
hope for
seems
some
to be
improvement
improving.
there.
I would move
but
Marvel to middle relief and then use more on him.
Yeah, he's really shined in middle in relief. Look at his ERA
Yeah.
has plummeted. Bundy's also performing a little bit better in the bullpen.
Yeah, that's good. Lineups.
How's the offense?
Yeah, what's up with the lineup here?
I mean, it's
Our
a well
two
balanced.
bench
It's a
guys.
well balanced lineup, but it's not. But there's no real heavy hitters.
Adriana's hitting.
He is, yeah. He's hitting fine.
I told
But
you.
yeah, Callie, you're right. We don't have any really heavy hitters.
Yeah.
I
Besides
mean,
Correa.
I think really we just gotta bank on some improvement here because I think Grandal can do better. Correa can be a little better.
Kelenick's gotten hot. That's good.
Yeah. And that's on the year too. He was a really low before we
Wow.
brought it back up.
Brian Hayes has still 30 bases, only been thrown out 3 times.
Yeah, Kyle Lewis, we need some improvement from
Jared
him.
Kelenick's getting thrown out more than he's stealing.
Kyle Lewis, stinky diapers. Yeah, we're really
Moderate effect. Take 1 week.
only a week. He'll miss one start, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Throw Bundy in there for a start.
Okay.
Put him on the IL
No.
if you don't want him to be used.
Well, then he's on there for 15 days.
Okay, all right.
He's only missing 1 week. Yeah, just put avoid or use less often. They probably just won't use him.
We can certainly hope so.
Yeah, the wild card is pretty competitive down there.
It is, yeah. We may be, unfortunately, on the outside looking in for this one more
Right.
year.
Our
Where's-
upcoming free agents.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. We're also starting to pick up a little bit here, which is nice.
Yeah. We will, we'll just try to make it to the other side of the trade deadline in this episode, and then the next episode we can finish the season. Gotta
That's
say,
good,
I'm a
yeah.
little underwhelmed with how the team's been doing after the additions we made.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Who got hurt?
Lucchesi.
Sick. Javier.
Yeah.
Put him back in the bullpen, move Bundy back to the rotation.
Yeah.
Bundy's still in the rotation. Middle relief. Yeah, that's all right.
But yeah, our bullpen looks fairly solid.
Yeah.
Is it our offense? It's just not
Offense is
producing?
still not really there. Kyle Lewis is really on a tear, though. He got himself from negative 0.5 WAR all the way back up to positive 0.4.
I would tell Adriana to stop stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrianza's not exactly a speed demon. Never. Ever, ever. Jeez. We can't win.
They want to deal Iglesias to us.
Okay. For
Dotel. Sure.
I mean, it's a one for
What's
one.
his contract?
He's a free agent after this year.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you willing
Really,
to
I don't
retain?
think there's any harm in doing it.
Yeah, bullpen improvement. Oh, and they're going to retain a bunch of his contract.
Will they take all of it? Looks pretty darn close.
Yeah,
Sweet.
they will take all of it.
Free baseball.
Free
Part
baseball.
2.
We will capitalize on the offsetting of salary by the Reds.
Poor Javier.
Yeah. You can be a setup man, Rysel.
You want to move Stecken whatever to Mill Relief?
Yeah.
Well, he's pitching well. That. So, the back end of our bullpen's actually really solid. It's just the rest of it's being a little iffy.
Matt Caesar. No. That's not what I wanted to do.
All right. Skip to the trade deadline.
We signed all our draft picks.
We did, yeah.
Yes. We do be signing draft picks.
Oh, man.
Sick.
That is brutal. Hey, Christian Javier.
Looks like you're up for good this time, buddy. That's the wrong guy. Well, we can move Marvel back to the rotation, but he's also pitching really well in relief.
No, he's probably our best bet.
I
Yeah.
think you're probably right.
Man, our rotation is very solid, too.
I think
Yeah.
the Oscar go. And Urias.
We still just don't have the offense, which is a real shame.
Can we look at Jared Kelenic?
He's on a tear. Here we go. Well, maybe this is it. Maybe this is finally the time when we come back. I don't know.
Jared Kelenic's insane.
Which is good. We finally needed that out of him.
Yeah.
All right. So we're at August 1st. We've got a player development update to read next time. Unfortunately, we are not seeing the results we thought we might after our big flurry of trades. So, our next episode we'll be back to see how the rest of the season shakes out. But as always, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you enjoyed the video. And we will see you in the next episode. Thank you, everyone.